Christy Ng SDM PhD is a Malaysian fashion retailing firm established in 2013 by a self-made entrepreneur, Christy Ng. She started the businesses in her parents' living room, and all she had to start was only 10,000 ringgit in saving. Christy Ng had previously worked in a Swiss pharmaceutical firm, and before she got into the world of entrepreneurship, she saved money that she could use to internet and online shoes businesses. The brand was originally a web-based company that sold women's shoes and rapidly expanded because of its contemporary customizable design. The company started its first physical office and showroom in Damansara Uptown in 2012, which was the first move as an organization to change being a home-based business to a more professional retailer. Since this, Christy Ng has since developed into a multi-million-dollar enterprise with both strong and e-commerce presence and a various brick-and-mortar retail branches in Malaysia. And as of late, with the addition of international expansion into Indonesia.
For our analysis, Christy Ng is facing two major organizational issues. First, the company is still dealing with digital transformation pressure. Although Christy Ng is active online, the internal digital maturity is still quite low. Staff digital skills are uneven, data integration is not fully effective, and system usage is inconsistent. This problem reflects the national trend where only 25% of Malaysian SMEs are considered highly digitalized, while 60% remain at the bottom level. Because Christy Ng operates in a highly competitive e-commerce environment, these gaps place real pressure on the company to improve its processes, people, and digital culture in order to stay competitive. Second, the company faces strong cultural and branding pressure. The Malaysian fashion industry is shifting toward cultural identity, heritage elements, and meaningful storytelling. Consumers today expect brands to reflect local culture in their designs. As a result, designers like Christy Ng must constantly update their branding and aesthetic direction to match changing consumer expectations. With over 500,000 online customers, the pressure is even higher because brand perception directly influences buying behavior. Competition from global brands and culturally focused local labels further increases the need for Christy Ng to maintain strong, distinctive, and culturally relevant branding. So, in summary, Christy Ng must navigate both digital transformation pressure and cultural branding pressure to remain competitive in Malaysia's fast-evolving fashion landscape.
For this part, I will explain how Christy Ng successfully overcome this issue related to digital transformation and culture branding. First is strengthening digital capabilities through system upgrade. Okay, the firstly is Christy Ng capability by upgrading the entire e-commerce system. By the improved website performance, enhance the user interface and integrated online to offline or O2O system. This upgrade allows smoother data flow between the online store and physical outlet. This improvement were important because Malaysia e-commerce sector recorded over RM1.126 trillion in revenue in 2022, showing that digital retail is growing very fast. By improving the system, Christy Ng managed to reduce data inconsistencies, speed up online process, and create a better overall customer experience. Second is upskilling employees to improve digital competency. The company confused on improving employee digital skills. They noticed the staff had uneven digital competency. So, Christy Ng introduced structured internal training. This includes training for digital tools, analytics, online customer service, and even 3D design software. According to SME Crops 2023 report, around 70% of SMEs experience higher productivity after implementing digital upscaling programs. This is consistent with what Christy Ng experienced as well. Staff become more confident using digital system error reduced, and the workforce become more digital prepared to support the company's growth. Number 3 is enhance culture branding to stay competitive. To handle the culture and branding pressure in Malaysian fashion industry, Christy improved their brand identity by incorporating more culture elements into their design. An example is their Bunga Raya collection, which gained strong engagement from Malaysian customers. This approach fit industry finding that 65% of Malaysian customers prefer brands with cultural storytelling. By strengthening culture branding and collaborating with local influencers, Christy successfully differentiated itself from competitors and stay relevant in the fast-changing market. So overall, through system upgrades, digital upskilling program and stronger culture branding, Christy was able to overcome these challenges effectively and continue growing in competitive fashion industry. As you can see, the graph which is digital improvement after Christy action. Loading speed is 40%, error is 25%, and competency is 85%.
Next, I'm presenting about effectiveness of digital transformation at Christy Ng. First, the issue faced by the company was digital transformation challenges. To address this, Christy Ng upgraded its e-commerce system, connected online and offline platform, and trained staff to use digital tools better. This action worked really well. The website became faster, order mistake went down, and staff become more confident with technology. Customers also enjoy a smoother experience whether they shop online or in the store. These measurable improvements show that the intervention worked really well. And we agree with this intervention because the company improved both the system and the people. Many companies upgrade their technology but don't train their employees. Christy Ng avoided this mistake by focusing on both areas together, and that's why it succeeded. Our recommendations are simple. First, the company should continue building a digital learning culture so employees keep improving. Second, they should use data analytics to make smarter decisions in the future.
Next, I will talk about issue 2, cultural and branding pressure. In today's highly competitive fashion market, brands face strong pressure to stand out while staying relevant to local consumers. One key issue is how to balance global trends with local identity. To address this, the company strengthened its cultural branding strategy. They introduced Malaysian cultural elements such as the Bunga Raya collection and collaborate with local influencers. This helped the brand connect emotionally with Malaysian consumers and feel more relatable. This integration is effective for several reasons. First, it clearly differentiates the brand from global competitors. Second, cultural relevance is important. Around 65% of Malaysian consumers prefer brands that reflect local culture. Third, it positions the brand as uniquely Malaysian in a crowded fashion industry. Through cultural storytelling, the brand gains a strong identity, which is essential in reaching global competition. I personally agree with this intervention. Local cultural branding is a smart strategy because today consumers value authenticity more than mass produced. This approach not only increases emotional connection but also strengthens brand loyalty and long-term market positioning. For recommendation, first, the company should create more collaborations inspired by Malaysian festivals and heritage. Second, they should further improve storytelling across all platforms, including social media and advertising, to consistently communicate their cultural identity. In conclusion, cultural branding is a powerful tool that helps the brand remain competitive, authentic, and meaningful to local consumers.
So for the conclusion is, Christy Ng successfully addressed key organizational challenge through digital upgrades, employee upskilling, stronger cultural branding, and improved supply chain system. This action led to better website performance, higher staff competency, stronger brand identity, and more accurate inventory management. Overall, the company's strategy response proved effective in enhancing efficiency, competitiveness, and customer experience, positioning Christy for sustainable growth in the fast-changing retail industry.